Hey everyone, I'm Matt.
Hi, I'm Desiree.
And we're bringing you this week's Rising Tide West Coast Swim Guide.
We are starting a new series this week. It's going to be a 4-week series and it's going to be cool moves for colder weather. When it gets cold outside, it's really nice to hunker down, learn something new, keep warm by staying active. And so we're going to be showing you some moves that we think are really quite cool and breaking them down for you to practice over this winter season. We're going to get started with, what would we call this move?
It's kind of a ride variation off of a bush break tuck.
We'll show you how first and then break it down. How about that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Breaking this down for our leaders. This move is really all about that beginning piece. That's really the most important point. And that's actually not 100% lead follow. My goal there is really to give support to Desiree, and then what she chooses to do with that is a little bit up to her.
I would consider this a 100% lead follow move with the exception of the styling that you saw me do on that first run. I'll talk you through that part when the follower section comes up.
Yep, so that first section is a lot like this push break move that a lot of us have done, where we toss this hand, we offer our followers support, and then they can style this part however they'd like to.
Yes, we can.
Very similar here, except we're lifting this right hand and we're offering our left hand for a cross hand hold. So I'm thinking about getting out of the slot so that I'm putting Desiree towards my left side. From here, I'm waiting for her to really get into the compression in the left hand. That's going to be my signal that she's ready, and I can take this hand up and over. You'll notice there's kind of like a split second here where we connect before I start to run around. As we come around here, this hand will sort of naturally find your follower's armpit. You can release the one that it's holding and start to stir into that head duck. As Desiree is coming around from that duck, I'm catching her triceps. We continue the ride, and then here I send her away as I send myself away to counter into sort of like a nice squat position.
For our followers, do not get freaked out by the styling I'm adding. We can go through this, true lead follow. If we are keeping both feet on the ground, no problem. Let me show you how. When Matt leads this, we're doing walk, walk. As he brings his hand across his body, I want to follow that with my frame and allow him to take my left hand with his left hand as well, so that we have this cross body triple step. Note I'm not up here at a point. I can be right down here. And then from here, I'm following around that push break and I'm keeping my hips away from my leader. I'm gonna feel that duck and go underneath it, but look at how my feet are simply underneath me, platform turning all the way through until I feel this lead to go back into a dip. I can make that a really simple step out with my right instead of a flare out. Now, what I don't want to do here is I don't want to allow that dip to keep my left foot back. That causes me to be unstable, and if that were to leave me, I might fall. Instead, I want to take that right foot out in the more novice version, and if you were to leave me, I'd be okay. So all the way through without the styling, and then I'll show you where to add in that styling. Feet right underneath, and step out. Now, with the styling, on count 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the push break, I want to take my right foot up into a point. I want to keep that right foot up. Notice how I'm squatting a little bit into my left side, like I'm sitting on a chair, around until I get close to my leader's leg. From there, I'm going to curl in, and I'm going to take my right leg in underneath me so that I'm really doing a figure 4. As I come around, I connect with the biceps of my leader, going underneath to over top, and then as we bring myself around a final time, I'm going to swoop my leg in for a flare, then kick up, around, and back to settle. Showing this one more time, all the way through.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That was your guide. Thank you everyone for tuning in. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, and check out our website and online store linked down below in the description.
See you next week.